Hi friends, MD Vegan. Today is my juice fasting day. I do that once a week, and over time I do it in a gentle way. That means without pushing myself. I want to feel delighted always. It has to be always nice, to be nice. And that's why I make these juices. That's part of the reason, because these juices are, the fresh juices taste so delicious. I make a nice recipe that really I like a lot to drink. And I make a new recipe all the time to have a new excitement, something I really am looking forward to. That's a little bit also part of the motivation to do that. And this creative moment, that is also the gist of the fasting. And over time, I notice that there is a rhythm in my life then. Once a week, a fasting day, it's a day of rest, so to say, for the digestion. There's the rhythm that allows me to monitor my well-being. So I see what happens in my body, and the weight goes down, the weight goes up a little bit. Many other things that are happening, I can see that on this outpost I take once a week. And over time there is a movement. The moon phases, full moon, new moon. That is different. That makes it different. I feel that now. Didn't feel that before. So these things are happening, and it's great. It's a great tool, and it's just easy. I just drink a lot of water and juices and maybe coffee, tea, plant milk, whatever, make a broth or so. So I have a lot of drinking. To me it's 4 liters I need. That's my minimum, or I need that 4 liters to get really to feel great. And so I can play all the time. There's not much to do. I make a new juice today that is inspired by a friend, but I refine it a little bit, or I add something to it. It's a cucumber juice. I have a cucumber here and an apple. That is a classical juice. Usually I take apple, cucumber and celery stalk. Here I have the 1 cucumber, and I have 3 apples or so, a little bit more. And usually I put more cucumbers, less apple, but I have more greens today. That's why I take more apple. And I have 2 celery stalks. That's the classic juice. The main ingredients: cucumber, celery, apple. That's to make a nice green juice to start. It's the easiest green juice I would say you can make: cucumber, apple and celery. And then of course you can add lemon and ginger. That I do that in the next step to enhance the flavors, to make it a little more exciting. You have to give it more power. Lemon and ginger. Today I take lime and ginger. There's a little twist here, but lemon and lime is not a big difference. It tastes a little bit different. You can find out for what you have at hand. And a nice amount of ginger root, 3 inches or so, and 1 lime. And I have some of the peel of the lime here. That is the peel of the lime. I cut that to juice it, and to juice the lime, and keep some of the peel to try what the juice tastes like. So I put a little bit in. It is the healthiest part of the lime is in the peel, the green color. But it can taste a little bit harsh if you took too much. It can be a very nice flavor, a very nice twist, but I can't use too much. So I tried while juicing how much I can use. And then the big difference today, that was all standard, cucumber, celery, apple, lime and ginger. That's classic standard. But today I add 2 green herbs. That is one of the healthiest food we have. Green vegetables is the healthiest, and herbs and spices the second healthiest. And this here is basil and parsley. These are my 2 green herbs. Both are very powerful. All these green herbs have different benefits. That's a very, very nice way to enhance your food, to give a better quality to the food, to make it taste different, because herbs usually have very strong flavors. The parsley has a little bit of green sour flavor and a very strong cleansing effect. Fasting basically is to cleanse the body and the mind. It's all called mental discipline too. But there's a physical cleansing effect to the parsley. It's really very powerful. I have a bunch of parsley here. That's a lot. And the basil has quite a different effect. It is also green. All greens are cleansing, but the main benefit of the basil is waking up. They give children a stem of basil to chew on at school when they're tired and wake up. There's something in the basil that makes the brain, a chemical substance that makes the brain wake up. So it's a wake-up herb. And has a wonderful flavor, of course. So I try to juice that now. A lot of sweetness comes from the apple. That's neat because greens are very strong and sometimes a little bit bitter. So the apple is balancing that. The ginger and the lemon also balancing that. And the parsley and the celery makes a little bit smoky tone. It's very interesting sometimes to put a little bit of celery seasoning into a juice recipe, as well as other recipes. Celery is a seasoning mainly for me. And it's super healthy, of course. So that's juice now. I come back in a moment and I'll show you what that juice tastes like. Well, let's see what this tastes like. I didn't try it. In between I tried when I put my lime peel in the juicer. And it was nice. It was a very strong flavor with many different aspects. The greens are very characteristic. Each adds a little tone, and then you have a very colorful flavor picture. So now I'm very excited how it would taste, what it would taste like. And you know, the big secret of making green juices is that you have, in my view, that you have enough sweet and sour fruit to it, and ginger and these kind of things to balance the bitter green flavors. Bitter green flavors are what's cleansing. Bitter is the cleansing element, if you want to break it down to the ancient traditions of medicine. Bitter is cleansing. Yeah. So, but when you open it, when you balance the bitter with the other flavors, then it becomes very colorful. Can be very nice. But you don't want to have an overwhelming bitter flavor. Nobody likes that. They go away from it. The animals do, and we do that too. But in balance, it can be very nice. Let's see. Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. A lot of greens in there. A lot of strong cleansing power, repairing the cells and all these things. That's what green does. And it's really refreshing. So these green juices are refreshing when they are delicious. Yeah. Here you see. That's what it looks like. It has a nice texture. Green juices are usually runny. Yeah. Like this. Beautiful green color. It's calming the mind. The green colors are peaceful. Giving hope. That's the green. Green is the color of hope, we say. Yeah, it's our healthiest food. Yeah, I like this juice. I'm happy I tried it. And a lot of greens in there. And I will have more juices today for sure. And usually at night I make a broth with veggies. That's also very nice to have a large broth, bowl of broth with just the essence of the veggies. It's also very nice. So there are many ways to get enough liquids in a fasting day. And it's not a lot of work. You can do that very easily. The only thing with the juice fasting, I have to get my veggies and apples and so on ahead of time to plan a little bit what I will make, what kind of juice I will make. And that's a little bit of planning ahead of time. Yeah. But when I have it all at home, like today, to make the juice, that's pretty easy. There's nothing to cook. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to cook. And just cleansing that equipment is very easy. You wash it with water a little bit. That's not much. And that all makes it very easy. And then I feel very light. I don't feel very heavy after the eating. It's only just drinking. That's the light part. So that saves a lot of time on this fasting day. A lot of time for myself. Even if I have some preparation to do, it's a day I more and more look forward to. My body already feels it when it comes. I don't want to eat that the day before. I don't want to eat already on the day. I just looking forward to the juices, and so it's a nice thing to look forward to. And it's, by the way, it has been for most time of our ancestors, the human kind. It has been not that we ate 3 meals a day. Usually sometimes we had no food. We had to find food. For the most of the time, only industrialized a period of time, 200 years or so, we have plenty of food all the time available in the Western countries. That was not always like that. So fasting has always been part of our culture, and now when we don't need to do it because we have the food, it's still nice to try, and it's a little bit discipline, but it's so becoming for me. It's a wonderful exercise, and it's maybe the most effective thing in my personal lifestyle after having a vegan diet, healthy vegan diet, and doing my practice, my yoga practice every single day. True yoga flows, yeah, that's the thing to go. Then immediately, as part of the yoga practice, I fast. That's the third most important thing for me, and it's really nice, and I feel healthy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And there's a Facebook page that's called Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. There also a page I post these juices all the time. You'll find there a little bit more information if you want to go. See you soon.